brown male. So on the release aspect of our test here, he did really, really well. The fact that he can come out of the corner without being prompted is really good, and we consider that a good sign of confidence. Although he didn't come bounding out to me or anything, he was a bit on the quiet side, but he did move all by himself and came to me to say hi. So I am just, wow, sorry buddy. What's that? I'm gonna just say hi again. I want him to know I'm a good thing in the room and I can be trusted. Very good. Yes. And then he's free to do whatever he wants. He can either stay with me or he can go off and explore. So there is, it's not a huge room, but there are tents and balls and toys and smells. Like, so he, we are trying to figure out if he is socially focused or environmentally focused. I'm going to try to keep it on camera for you. There's a big snowplow going by the door. So this experience for him is it's a lot of stress for a puppy. This is the first time he's been taken away from his litter mates. And he was carried outside, and it's really quite a cold day, and dropped in here. So he's never met me. He's never been in this room before. So it's a lot of stress for a little guy. So this is a good indication of what you might get when you take him home. So you can see he's using his teeth a little bit. Now, puppies do use their teeth to explore sometimes, but there's no teeth on skin exercises in your training book. That should be followed, and he should learn at an early age that that's not acceptable because it just turns into a problem. So you can see he was kind of hovering around me, but he's more interested really in where he is. I'm going to block you. What's that? So he has a quieter nature in that he's not like bouncing all over the place, but he has a decent body, height, and a body, and his tail is nice and loose, and the occasional wag, but it's in a nice position. Yay! Why not? Don't put your foot in it. Don't put your foot in it. Don't put your foot in it. So, yeah. That was big. Now we'll clean that with spray when you leave. Hey? There you go. Okay. So in the interactions, so to recap, I mean, he has a nice level of confidence. And now he's off and looking around the room. So we tried to figure out if he's more social or more environmental. This little fellow is leaning towards a more environmentally focused puppy. He's very curious. And he's kind of quite happy to just sniff around, see where he is. So there is not, neither one is better than the other, like the social or the environmental. It just really kind of helps you decide or guide you in what kind of exercises to develop an all-round dog. So you want to build a bond with your dog so that he cares where you are and wants to be with you. That's an ideal situation if you go somewhere and he goes and plays with dogs and kids maybe, and then but always checks in on you. That's why we call it checking in, is that it shouldn't just be you that is going around hunting him down or calling him. He should also come to you. So you want to develop that. And one way of doing it is in a small room like this in your house, set up some toys, start his come exercise. It's never too early, and you can use treats because they are usually very helpful. So you can see that as I walked around the room, he may look at me. Oh, now we got a different puppy. Now we have a different puppy. Hey? So you want to start your come. We tried the plexiglass to let the camera come through, but most times they try to go through. So, in the checking in, puppy come? Yes? Yes? Very good. What's that? It's right there. Look. So he didn't really follow me. I wouldn't call him social. I would call him more environmental at the beginning there. So you want to build on it. You want to use a small room like this. Get him to come. Get him to be interested in what you're doing. It's fine for him to look at the toys. In fact, if he doesn't look at toys, you can show him toys. What's that? What's that? You want to go in there? Yeah? You want to go in there? He's going to be fun. He's got a real playful side, you can see. So you can also see that he's more environmental. So once you get this little bit of a room done, make the room a little bigger and use different toys. And eventually outside where there's real squirrels and kids and stuff to distract them. So you want to build that bond. Puppy come. Yes. And I'm going to give him a little treat every time he comes. And you will be amazed. Lovely. Yes. I'm going to go a little quicker. Yes. And I'm going to go a little quicker. Oh. Yeah. And I'm going to go a little quicker. Puppy come. Yes. Oh, it's right there. You can find it. This little guy's quite smart. So very good, right? That only took a couple of minutes. You can see that he's more interested in me than the room, but he is still environmental. So he's kind of 50-50. It's more for treats at this point, but it will come if you build on it. So ideally you want to take him to a park, and instead of you hunting him down, he has to want to know where you are. And just develop that bond. And it will not take very long. But you can see that I can basically move around and he's still not really following me. Although he is coming quite nicely. Puppy come. Yes, very good. So instead of a treat this time, we're going to pick you up and what? So this is like a little test of his patience and tolerance. Again, he doesn't know me. He has no need to trust me. But you can see, how sweet. And how limp. Like he's very limp and very, what's the right word? What's the right word? Like I'll just, as long as she holds me, I'll just hang here. Like very compliant, okay? So that, you know, with grooming and visits to the vet, and you can't play with them 24/7. So they need patience and tolerance. And this little guy has it in spades. Yes. So we're gonna see if we can get you. What's that? Oh. Oh, very good. So, you know, a lot of puppies don't even like the sound of the paper because they don't know what it is, but this guy's right in here. Look. Yes. Puppy break? Yay! Yes! Good boy! Again? Again? Look. You can smell the floor. Puppy break? Yes! Yes! Very good. So he's really quite good at it. And, you know, yeah. He's very into it. Yay! Perfectly! And the retrieval is great. So that's very good for him. Very interactive. Again, another bond building. That's what you're after, is get that bond. Yeah. So it did really well. So if it's not paper, they tend to kind of eventually start shredding the paper. So just get a toy that that he can chase. But I'm sure he'll be a good retriever. He was quite into that. So we can see that he likes my treats. I mean, up until now, he's only had his puppy food. And he really quite liked them. So we do a little test to see how, you know, how quiet and relaxed they will stay when they get a overwhelming or a high quality reward. Did you not see him? Look. Oh dear. What's in there? I'm not doing it, you do it. Oh, we're going to attack him from the other side. Come on. Well, I've never had a puppy do that. I'm going to let him have one. Here. There we go. So if my treat was overstimulating, he would have knocked the cup over and played with the cup and totally lost focus that there's treats there. So I just finished saying that he liked the treats, but he's not. Here we go. He might be a little unsure of the cup, which is okay. But the drive should be there to take it off. I'm not doing it, you do it. Not gonna work on it? So his nose tells me he smells it. So he either doesn't like my treats enough to work for them, or he hasn't figured out how to get them. But for a puppy that really likes them, maybe I'll put it not in the sunlight. Okay. Maybe the sunlight that he didn't like, I don't know. But he got it off. So they've only had puppy food up until now, so what is nice is that he is nice and quiet, even laying down to eat the treat. So what you're after is a treat that won't send him over the top. You can imagine if all he can think about is getting that treat, and you're asking him to sit still or lay down, it is kind of counterproductive. So find something that he truly loves, understands that it's a reward. He's not working too hard. There we go. Yay! So it took him a while, but he did get it. So just find something that he doesn't get overstimulated. If he goes crazy over something, like jumping and looking for more, go back to feeding kibble as a reward. Or find something that keeps him nice and quiet. So he should be fine with whatever you want to feed him, I would think. What are we going to do now? I'm going to get this terrible noise thing. He's sort of like, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? So we do a noise test to see what he does. Now, it was a fairly loud noise from behind. We expect a bit of a startle, but it's how he recovers that's more important than the startle. I mean, we expect the startle. So you can see that he heard it, he came in my direction, and he's off doing what he was doing before, which I don't know why he's doing that. Don't do that. And when he does stuff that you don't want him to do, redirect. I would think you are looking for more treats, but who knows? There's all kinds of smells. So, I can only give you like a reference. He's often moving and playing and exactly like he was before, and I didn't help him at all. So he did extremely well on that test. It's almost bomb-proof. Yes, didn't really bother him at all. So that's really, really good. There is something under there. What's this, puppy? Oh, you are so curious. What's that? Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah. Is that fun? So again, that is another display of his confidence. A lot of puppies do not like the movement or the sound of this. They've never seen it, and he was right in there to see what it was. So he does have a fair bit of confidence. So you got to see it, eh? There it is. So we do a bit of a prey drive test. So this little guy is curious, but he does have a bit of a careful side. I mean, a prey drive is in them. It's innate. They're born with it. He's more apt to tell you there's a squirrel in the yard. So I would call him actually like a bit of a medium, because now he's quite curious. It just took him that minute. So he hasn't caught it, there's no kill shake, but you can see he's getting faster. So there's nothing wrong with having it, it's how you deal with it. So you teach him those exercises to leave it, drop it, watch me. There's a bit of a kill shake. So if you couple his prey drive with his confidence level, those will be very important for you. And a lot of those exercises are really just basically safety issues. You want to be able to call him out of trouble. So should you see a porcupine, you want him to respond to you saying, leave it, or come. So this little guy did an extremely nice test. He's very, he's social enough, but he's like a 50-50. He was very nice with me, small use of teeth, very interactive, and quite a happy little guy. Well, you're not so little, yeah? So he did a great job. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, are you going to be fun? Good job.